Hello and welcome to the video for 4th grade for Friday, May the 8th. This is going to cover our homework from the lesson that we started today working on metric units of mass and liquid volume. So let's take a look at our problems. I've already started writing some of this in because all we're doing is we're multiplying by 1,000. So as we go from our larger unit to our smaller unit, our conversion is to take this number and multiply by 1,000. As you go into 5th grade and then later into 6th grade as well, we'll be working going backward the other way and getting, let's say, 58 milliliters and figuring out how much of a liter that is. But for this particular point in time, we are not doing that. So let's go down to number 6. We have 8 kilograms, which is equal to 8,000 grams compared to 850 grams. So this side is going to be greater. 3 liters is equal to 3,000 milliliters. So comparing that to 3,500, we would use the inequality symbol less than. Number 8, if we have 4 1-liter bottles of water, that's going to give us 4 liters times 1,000 to get 4,000 milliliters. And then number 9, if we have 3 2-kilogram packages, we can do 3 times 2 to get 6 kilograms. 6 kilograms times 1,000 grams will give us 6,000 grams. Number 10, Colleen bought 8 kilograms of apples and 2.5 kilograms of pears. We want to know how much more we have of apples than we do of pears, so we can subtract. That will give us 5.5 kilograms. And if we convert that into grams, that would give us 5,500 grams. Number 11, if we use 500 milliliters of juice and mix it with 2 liters of ginger ale, then we are going to have a total of 2,000 plus 500, and that would give us 2,500 milliliters total of punch. Again, for this one, it would be whatever you can come up with. So Risen Christ students, I will expect that you at least be able to answer that part. How we would find the solution would be to take whatever our measurement is for kilograms, multiply that number by 1,000 to get the number of grams. This original line did not exist on your page. I will explain why I drew that in just a moment. Number 1, during the hike, we drank 1 liter of water and 1 liter of sports drink. So that comes out to 2 liters, which we multiply by 1,000 to get 2,000 milliliters. 4 kilogram roast, the roast left over weighed 3 kilograms. So how many grams of roast were eaten? So we are going to subtract. Our difference is going to be 1 kilogram, which would be equal to 1,000 grams. And I think when I was giving this in the lesson video, I misspoke on what the thing we were measuring was, but it was a subtraction problem. I just said the wrong thing that they were asking for. All right, so I do not have a protractor, and I do not have a way to make a protractor, but what I do know is that I can go ahead and take this guy, zoom in, and set it right here. And so I made a 90-degree angle so that I could take this and rotate it to get my measurement. So I got 23 on this side, and that would actually be the measurement that I would get if I had made a straight line here. So I'm using kind of a trick that I used if you saw the lesson from the last chapter where we did this. So I'm using this angle here plus this angle here, and then subtracting from 180 to figure out what the actual measurement for this particular angle here is. And so by using a couple different tricks that you won't need to use just yet, but you will eventually as you get older, I came out to 145 degrees for that, and that matches what the book shows. So that's the way that I did it without a protractor. If you have a protractor, it's ridiculously easy. Just tilt it so that you have the 180 degree or 0 line going through here, and then just circle around this way, and whichever number would correspond to being greater than 90 degrees, that should give you 145. A pair of parallel lines. Well, First of all, I have to be able to draw well, and I don't. But if you make two lines and they continue out in uh, each direction forever using that symbol, that would be the most correct way to draw that. Number 5, if we take 16 times 3, that's going to give us 48 ounces of bird seed. And then decimeters are 10 times larger than centimeters. So to convert this to centimeters, we would multiply by 10, and that's going to give us 80 centimeters. So those are our homework problems. So I promised a quick announcement for fourth grade for my students. So you will be on the same schedule for next week with lessons on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That will allow us to finish up at the beginning of next week on Monday of the following week on Monday and Wednesday. I am working on having a digital version of Field Day available for everyone. So that video will go up on YouTube. So if you're not one of my students and you would like to participate in our virtual Field Day activities, the plan is to come up with things that we would normally do for Field Day and find a way that you can do that either inside or outside of your home with things that you have readily available. So that is the plan for that, and that would come out on the last day of school for us, which would be a week from Friday. So the day that you're seeing this video, it would be 2 weeks after that. Sorry. So hope that helps explain things. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in Google Classroom if you're one of my students. And otherwise, please check with your classroom teacher for any additional help on the topic that we worked on today. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you on Monday.